Oh, good evening. Anybody out there that's watching? It's 8 o'clock on the Tuesday. That is the live stream. So a little bit delayed there.
Okay.
How you doing, Sophia?
Very good. How are you?
Very good. I'm pretty tired actually. Been absorbing a hell of a lot of content, and it's making my head spin a little bit. And tonight's kind of live stream is going to be a little bit different, I guess, to what we're normally doing. Only because both of us have really kind of shaken up the entire strategy, haven't we?
Yeah, I think we just really went sideways.
Sideways. Yeah, well, I think that we've both absorbed a lot of content. We were just on a webinar with CMC Markets, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That
it's
was quite
talking
interesting.
about trading in volatile markets, things like that. And we want to have a little bit of a chat to anybody that might come along and see this. But first of all, we do want to welcome anyone that's new to coming across this little channel for us, and anyone that's existing, anyone that's tuning in again. We've had some consistent. Well, we've had one consistent listener. And yeah, Ben might he might actually. I'm trying to talk him into joining us actually, because we've been playing a little game with the day trading game. If you haven't got the app, then jump on the App Store and download the day trading game.
It's got a new name now.
That's got a new name, is it?
Yeah,
Or is
it's
it
like something with Forex.
Forex.
La-di-da.
Forex and something trading game.
Boosh.
It's one with a little cartoon character that looks like Donald Trump with glasses, like hard black frame glasses on it. And we've been playing this for a little while now, and it's a bit of fun. We throw some real gamble trades in there, and myself, Sophia, and Ben have been back and forth playing that game, and you can tell who's the gambler out of us, and who's taking it cautiously, and who's trying to notch things up. And I've been a little bit more of a gambler.
Shares and Forex Investing Simulator trading game.
Shares and Forex Investor Simulator trading game. Okay, well, it's
Yeah.
still a trading game on the iPhone. Sophia's got an Android, a Samsung. So go and have a bit of fun with that. Anyway, it is fun. Now, we wanted to, firstly, just a quick disclaimer that anything that is we are doing on this channel, we don't take any liability for. We are not experts. We do not give financial advice of any kind whatsoever. This channel was created because, well, there was a bit of a downturn, and we had some time on our hands, and we thought, we were studying a bit of wealth creation, and we thought, why not have a little bit of a look at trading, and day trading in particular to begin with. But we have changed things up since then, because we no longer want to be day traders, but we are committed to becoming traders of some sort. Now, it's true. We tried being day traders, really, and it really didn't fit into what we were doing. The intraday trading, we were looking at charts a lot. We were getting very frustrated. It was stopping us kind of with a lot of freedoms that we thought like we actually value as well. And we really weren't getting any results. We did a course, and I'm going to actually release that one because we did a course with wisetrade.com. Now, the Wise Trade stuff, it had lots of good testimonials. They had some good videos out on YouTube. And we thought, why not do the course? There was lots of good feedback, and we were kind of entering this stuff for the first time. So we went through and we signed up for their free content.
Mm-hmm.
And the content was something like $600 US, wasn't it? Oh, it was $600 Australian, sorry.
Yeah.
It was something like that. And since like the downturn and Aussie dollar went like plummeting down against the US, it became pretty expensive. So we did the free content. We thought, oh, this is looking pretty good. Why not kind of buy in? And then what happened was we left it a couple of days and we got an email from Wise Trade saying, hey, great marketing scheme. We are going to one-time discount this for you to, what was it, 87?
No,
Was it $97? And, I thought $97,
we
why
thought it's
not?
our lucky day.
Why not? And then we did the course, and look, the course wasn't too bad. I don't want to trash things because we're beginner traders, and the course seemed pretty legit. Like, he didn't make really any promises, and a lot of the content was really clear to follow. He used many different things that would line up to give strength to probability trades. There probably wasn't much to do with especially psychology and money management, but the tools that he was using, as far as bigger swing trades, they were looking at trading reversals as well. They were looking at confluence and price action between larger time frames, drawing support and resistance lines, trend lines between monthly, weekly, daily charts, even using price action on 4-hour charts. They used candlestick patterns. They used a lot of chart patterns as well. They even used Fibonacci. And then in the intraday, they were using things like the pivot points and RSI, yada. Anyway.
Yeah, he's had like all indicators and strategies. Like now, further down the track, like back in the days, which is a couple
3
of
weeks ago. We're old hands at this now.
It was all confusing because it was just so much, and I probably understand now his selling points of the course or what he does. I probably now don't believe he got everything under control.
Oh, it was really funny though, because we shortly after we did the Wise Trade course, we thought, okay, well let's have a crack at this, and we started trading on TradingView, which was cool, and then later on CMC Markets, and we thought, okay, let's put a bit of a strategy in as to what they've kind of outlined to us, and that's why we put our trading plan on, which was an early trading plan. I'll probably keep that there just so people that are watching earlier videos can go back and say, oh hey, this is what these guys kind of started doing. No. And it's not completely fair because our trading psychology and we deviated from the plan and everything like that, didn't we?
Yeah.
It was heavily kind of like, we really didn't stick to the strategy as well. But we were getting so much information and we were really new to it. I'm not making any excuses for it, but it wasn't working for us anyway. And then we watched a video on the Contrepreneur, which rang really true. Do you remember watching that?
Oh yeah, when we actually realized we actually get scammed.
Yeah, we were thinking, oh wow, these Wise Trade guys, they scammed us. And it was just funny because the dollar figure ended in a 7. And we really rang true. And they were talking about marketing strategies and creating urgency. So hats off to Wise Trade. They did a really good job of selling us their stuff. And, I really don't want to talk too much trash because, if those guys are doing what they're doing and they're on top of it, and they've got testimonials and all that, and we're very new at doing this stuff. But knowing going through the content that I have now, I definitely would not have done that again. And yeah, that's seemingly like a long journey traveled in a short amount of time, but we have put in a lot of hours. We haven't put years in, but we put in like quite a few hours doing this kind of stuff. And one thing that happened with Wise Trade was we sent them an email saying that we were going to do this channel, didn't we?
Oh yeah, asking if for affiliate marketing.
Yeah, we did. We thought, well, maybe we can use some kind of marketing links and that, but then we kind of quickly went away with it. And the funny thing was that they never got back to us through their support.
I thought they asked us for a testimonial.
They did ask us for a testimonial, but I think there was an email that came out asking for a testimonial, which was just a wide marketing kind of campaign.
Alright.
And then I wrote back saying, yeah, okay, we'll give you a testimonial. They never got back to me again.
Oh.
So I think that they were avoiding us, or that didn't come through to us for whatever reason. So these guys have really, really high views and high likes on their videos. Their course, I definitely wouldn't pay full price for it. If you guys go and if you guys go and look at the content, and then pay the $97 after they contact you saying, hey, like, we want to tempt you into buying this course, go ahead. If anyone sends me a bloody personal message, I'll give you my logins to go and have a look at the course, the full course, to unlock it, because it's not, it's not groundbreaking stuff. There are things out there that definitely talk about the stuff that they do, and they talk a lot about all the stuff that we had just covered, price action, yada yada, and we try to put that kind of stuff into effect in this market, and it really hasn't kind of paid off. You know, getting a bit distracted. Anyway, so pretty much like after we started doing that, we started researching a lot of different things, didn't we?
Oh well, we used it like our little Bible, really. Like, we did enjoy the time watching this and trying this and see things working, but we haven't heard anything from backtesting, applying it to different markets.
It was the Bible that we never followed.
Yeah, connecting it with what daily happenings in news. Like, it was just so much happening, and then after a while we figured out probably it's just too much to apply.
This is the great thing. We were really bamboozled, and like stepping into this kind of stuff is bamboozling, and then trying to apply it, doing day trading, intraday trading, looking at we will look at 5-minute charts, 15-minute charts, hourly, half an hour, 4 hourly, daily. So we are going to reform everything right now, and this is what we're basically getting to. I'm still very committed to doing this kind of trading thing, and the stuff that's come out from CMC Markets, we were just watching it then, this a webinar on trading in volatile markets, and this guy obviously knows what he's talking about. And
he talks so quick.
He did talk a lot of very quick. But he talked about the VIX and how that's applying, and how people are using that, the volatility index for the American market. Now that's a stocks thing, and I'm very focused on Forex at the moment. You're looking at Forex too. You're looking at a couple of baskets and things like that. We have dabbled
One
in
basket, a driverless car basket, because I truly believe in conspiracies.
Yeah. So that's a very what you just basically a gut feel.
No, I make up my own mind.
You're looking for confirmation on your conspiracy?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I do.
Okay, well, if it moves for you, then
I think I'm pretty smart.
Absolutely, we can set it in stone. That's all right.
Anyway, and I
mean, we're testing at the moment, so why not?
Yeah, and I started looking more at gold, silver, platinum, and palladium.
Yeah.
Because I'm just so interested in it, because I'm a goldsmith by trade, and I just like that more than bloody coins.
So, well, like kind of long story short is that we're still very much in the testing phase. But I really do feel that, like, even in the last 3 weeks, we've aged a lot as kind of traders anyway.
I think you more than I am, because I kind of, like, as we discussed a few times, like, I think I was am a little disenchanted.
Yeah.
For me, it's still a lot, and quite, not too much, but I'm a person, like, I'm a people person, I think, even though I hate to admit it.
Yeah.
Like, everybody, like, in trading, the idea is to be not thinking psychologically,
yeah.
Mostly do.
Yeah,
and
fair
I'm
enough.
like pretty fucked.
So I've become
still try though.
I've become a fair bit more robotic lately, and I'm a bit of a systems person.
Yeah,
like,
which is probably good.
Yeah, when when I can have something that's fairly binary and I don't have to interpret it, I'm a lot better. So anyway.
And I'm just like, what?
So having said that, you do have a bit of a strategy in place, and it's going to revolve around trend trading as well. We're both moving in that direction with trend trading, and we know that there is a lot of different trading out there now. There's like scalp trading, there's reversal trading, swing trading, breakouts, all that type of stuff. But the one that seems to be appealing the most to both of us, especially in a beginning kind of phase, is trend trading. And we've got two ways to go about it, even though they're fairly well aligned. Sophia's going to take a much more kind of common approach, or something that CMC Markets kind of threw out, which was using a set of moving averages to confirm a trend, and then you're going to basically be looking at trading pullbacks. If you get good indicators from the MACD indicator and the RSI indicator, and there's no divergence on those indicators as well. You also are going to use some candlesticks because you want to see small movements in your direction. Yeah?
But at this moment, turns out, I think this strategy just never happens. I think when we looked at the strategies, or they introduced it in their course, it was probably before Corona kicked in, or things were a little bit normal, but like right now I went to take so many charts, just like really quick, because it's so easy. You look at it and be like, nah, there's something crossed, but just fuck it, not gonna work.
That's all right.
I
guess the good thing about that is that like both of us are looking at larger time frames anyway. You're looking at the daily.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the daily.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of this kind of stuff that I'm looking at, like we were kind of gravitating towards trading daily charts anyway, because looking at that chart all the time and having those price alerts, blah blah blah, were pretty intense. Yeah. And we're looking for a way to make this work, and I got to tell you, and there's plenty of people out there that probably know about the No Nonsense Forex channel and the community around it, and it's probably easy, to say, well, follow all that kind of stuff and become a pawn with that as well, because it's very, very new. But that really has appealed to me once I started stumbling on the videos. And I started stumbling on the videos out of accident, but Chris Hutton tried to point me in that direction fairly early as well. And since then, holy moly, has it been... Oh, geez, I've been watching so much of that content, trying to get through it, taking so many notes. And there is so much in there. There is so much in there. Like, I'm glad I'm taking notes because I've really got to go back over it. The good thing about it is that even though there's a lot in there, nothing's really interpretable. Like, you're not interpreting things. It is like a big rule book, but the thing is that you can make decisions with the rule book very quickly. You can go yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And I really like the algorithmic setup that is there, because once I'm able to find some of these indicators and test them, I will know that the odds are in my favor. And like we were just looking at the CMC Markets thing there, all you need is the odds in your favor slightly, and then to manage things really well and have good trade psychology. So you can still, as he has shown, and many professionals look like they still do, they use that RSI, MACD, like all those other things, candlesticks, trend lines, support and resistance lines, psychological price levels, all that stuff, and they are still using that, and they've still got jobs doing it. But one thing that is in common, and I will say this with Wise Trade, with No Nonsense Forex, with CMC Markets, all that kind of stuff, is that they have said that really good money management is a key, and all of them are saying that it's not about the small wins and losses, it's about the big ones that you actually ride out. They're the ones that really make the difference. And doing that is really, well, you're looking at trend trading then, aren't you?
I think so, yeah.
Because if you're looking at a reversal and you've got a big trade going down there, and you're going to get reversal signals all the time, most likely. It's just going down, especially in Forex, and we're looking at like trading currencies. We don't know too much about stocks, but I really want to get good at the currencies thing too. And I really like the avenue that the whole no nonsense Forex goes through as well. To me, it seems like an avenue that, okay, there's realistic profit targets in there as well. And if you are making unrealistic profit targets, then most people that are smart, especially have a lot of money, know that that is full of crap, and they're not going to give you the money anyway. So you need to be striking in that realistic kind of profit target as well, and also be consistent. Consistency is probably more than anything the value there, because if you're consistent over 10 years, over 20 years, then you're going to have a lot more worth as markets ebb and flow as well. Markets go through cycles. So if you have a strategy that is very binary, gets really good, consistent profits that are not unrealistic, and you can also have strategies in there that aren't interpretable but do adjust according to what markets are doing, and it seems that you basically follow where the volume is kind of going, especially, then yeah, it looks like it's going to be okay. So I'm really enjoying that kind of journey and unpacking it. So this episode is So You Want to Be a Trader. We are relaunching it as So You Want to Be a Trader. It's not going to be day trading anymore. It's going to be So You Want to Be a Trader. And we're going to embark on this kind of little venture, and we're happy for other people to jump on and jump in as they like. We're still going to continue to do this because it's something that we found really useful, putting out this live feed and having even the very few people that we have had respond to it come back in contact with us. It's still been valuable.
Or even just to sit down and actually force ourselves to take the time to talk about it.
Yeah, it's true. Sit down, unload, just talk over it, what we've been doing. It documented. It's out there now. It's on. It's on the channel.
It's pretty psycho. We couldn't do it without the internet.
Yeah, we could go back and actually. This is a good thing. It's catalogued. It's time stamped. This is something in the journey. It's something hopefully good to look back on if we do manage to go somewhere with it, which I'm really more determined than ever to do that as well. But this episode, we're not actually looking at charts because we haven't entered any trades. We haven't actually looked at any charts right now because we are going over a lot of materials. You've probably looked at more charts than I have this week.
No, I just actually did it now because it's so quick. Like the
just looking at the daily.
Yeah, just the strategy with the SMA, like SMA or combinations out of SMAs and
yeah, actually waiting for trends to evolve.
G and RSI. It's like no shit. It's just like open up the table, be like bang, 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 bang. No, cross here, cross there. It's not like up. No. But okay, bye.
Go on.
So, and this is why I'm thinking, whoa, would it ever occur?
Well, it will occur. Like, we could go back through the charts and actually look at times when it will occur. Will it occur a lot? I don't know. Maybe you should be looking at all of our currency pairs.
I did. No, not all of them.
But reload all to like 20. What is it? 26.
Oh, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, reload all the 26. Like, if you've got that amount of time, why not increase your chances?
You hippie.
Stuff it. Do it with Bitcoin and Ethereum as well, and all your metals.
I've done it with. I mostly do it with all my metals. My metals.
Your metals. Are
And
you doing that already?
I've done it with. Oh, actually, I'm still in the Bitcoin trend. Like, it was a little bit of a.
You're still in that trade.
I was like in the trading game and in the CMC markets, and I was. It reached my take profit just so close, and I'm still not sure why it actually didn't take the profit, because it looks like it actually touched it, but you said it's got to do with some
Spread.
Spread.
That's right. Yeah, the
I'm
spread
like,
didn't actually take.
This is fucking bullshit. And then I nearly like took my profit, which was like $100, but now yesterday I was down to $2, and today I think it was like $17 or $18, and I'm like, yeah, we're back. We're back in the game.
So I think like what we're doing this week, well, I'm still going through a lot of material, but one thing I do want to do together is rewrite our plans, and I think we're going to have separate plans here, because Sophia's going to just because like why not? Like we're in a testing phase. We've got 2 different strategies and they seem fairly good. They're both going to be trend trading, but you're going to use one that is like, you know, the indicators already, you know what you're looking for, you've already got the information, so you can actually scan the charts right now. I'm doing something a little bit different, where I'm actually having to test indicators and put together an algorithm for me, and it's going to take me a little bit longer to start doing that. I may actually start doing things even though I haven't. I'm going to get to a point where I find something that works well enough that it's stacked the cards in my favor that I can start to look at getting into trades. That's what I want to do. So once that happens and I've got something that has stacked the cards in my favor, then I really do want to actually start, because then the journey is really all about improving that through testing other things, and then I can plug something else in as well. But all the money management and the psychology and everything doesn't really change. You're still trend trading, you're still looking at, like, to me it's multiple indicators to basically line things up. And if you're constantly kind of tweaking something with the back testing and the forward testing, maybe you do it on another account or something, but it doesn't matter. So I'm really liking this. We are going to rewrite our strategies, and we may even start with a clean slate on the, well, I think that there is a trading journal through all this material in No Nonsense Forex, which looked really good. The good thing about the No Nonsense Forex is that you either followed your plan or you didn't. There's no interpretation. So I don't have to write out a whole thing about, I think, what the markets are doing. These indicators tell me what to do or not.
So basically how we started, like with the very first trading journal based on Vice Trade, where we had like support resistance, yes, no.
Kind of not even
yes,
that.
No.
Not even that. All you're doing is the pair, maybe even the, like, we're using the ATR, average trading range, to figure out how, like, the cost per pip or the volatility of the pair before you enter in the trade. Or I am doing this, sorry, I'm using this. So I'm going to create a Forex journal based on the material that's come out of the No Nonsense Forex. So that is what is going to be happening this week, and so update to the journal, update to the strategies between us, and then things are going to unfold in that ESC, and I may actually start taking a few screenshots of when I enter trades, because it's not going to be that many, and that will be kind of the live trading, and we can do still the weekly assessment and then the end of week assessment as well. I mean, I think it's good for us to still catalogue all this kind of stuff and talk about it. Yeah. So a bit of a different kind of live stream tonight. Don't know if anyone's watching.
No.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think we've got a bell that says that anyone actually is watching. But if they are, hello. Got one concurrent viewer, but that
There better be Ben.
it might just be me. I don't really know. If it is Ben, shout out to Ben. He's been consistent. I would really like to get Ben involved, and I think that Ben would like to get involved just for these kind of catch-ups. Like, especially these strategies, it doesn't take a lot of time, and it could be really beneficial. And yeah, again, a shout out to Chris as well. He's toiling away, and if hopefully down the line I can help him out, and he's shared a lot. He's been doing it for quite a while and put in a lot of work, and he brought me up to speed on a couple of things very, very quickly. A lot of the stuff that he gave me I haven't even got a chance to play around with, only because I'm trying to get through this material, and there is so much, and I really want to digest all the material, and it's going to take a couple of goes to be able to digest all the material before I start playing around with things. But yeah, it's the actual looking and testing is about to start, so that's really nice. Thanks heaps, Chris. Really do appreciate that. All right, so that's probably it for now. Yeah, no charts this time around. We might have some more charts next week. I think the end of week assessment's going to be...
No charts, but farts.
No charts just yet. Next week we
Did
might...
you listen what I said?
Yes, I heard that. No charts but farts.
But a little bit of acknowledgement.
That's not the constant blowing that you might hear at the moment. We've got our air conditioner fixed. Anyway.
Bye.
We are going to probably do a... Oh, bye. You've already cut it short. Thank you. The end of the week assessment, we may actually point out a couple of things and just talk through our trading plan. Maybe put that up on the screen, but that's about it. And then kick away if I actually have some success with some back testing when I get the chance to do it. You're going to keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
So you might actually have some more stuff to show, depending on if things eventuate.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Like, I really want to enter it actually, and then I'm thinking, oh, should I just do what we learned in Research? But like, no.
Yeah. No, I think we're on the track, and we can stick to this a little bit better. Very good.
So.
Alrighty. Good night, guys. We will catch you in the next stream.
Bye.